Welcome, everyone. This meeting is now. Microphone is open.
Good evening, everyone. This meeting is now called to order. Let's begin with the pledge.
Public.
Trustee Fritchie,
Present.
trustee White,
Present.
trustee Casada,
Present.
and deputy mayor Lopez.
Present.
Okay, public hearing in the matter of continuing the public hearing on local law 224 entitled the local law amending chapter 226 special events, parades and public gatherings for the village of Austining code. Is there anyone online that wishes to talk on this public hearing? Oh, please raise your virtual hand if you do. Okay. May we have
Make a motion, we close the public hearing.
a second?
Give a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Public hearing number 2, proposed local law 2024 entitled a local law amending chapter 122 excavations and chapter 233 subdivision of land and chapter 270 zoning for the village of Austining code. Is there anyone online that wishes to speak on that subject? Please raise your virtual hand. No? Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mayor and trustee announcements.
I have a couple of things. Earlier today, I went to Hudson Hills Golf Course. It's actually the opening day for golf in the county. I did not play golf, but I used to. I attended an unveiling of a plaque there for what the Hudson Hills Golf Course used to be called back in the 30s. That was Rising Sun Golf Course, and it was one of the first Black-owned country clubs and golf clubs in the country. And George Latt, our Westchester County executive, was there. And it was a great event. And basically this happened, even though I went to Newcastle. Why am I talking about Newcastle? It's because our village historian Joyce Sherrock Cole did the research that led to this plaque being put in. So it was a great event. And then the other thing is I wanted to congratulate Thomas Kong, a high school student, Austining High School. Now, many of us know Thomas because I believe he is heads up our student youth bureau. But he also just won second place in the Regeneron Science Talent Search, which is the first time one of our Austining students has cracked the top 10, and he actually got second place. Austining High School has had 99 semifinalists since 2001 in this prestigious competition, but this is the highest that we've reached. He won $175,000. And his project was, let's see if I can say this, overlooked covariates in metabolite abundance levels, systematically quantifying the information overlap between gene expression and metabolism across multiple cancer types. And that's about as far as I understand it, but it has to do with cancer research, and congratulations, Thomas. We're very proud of you.
Excellent. Colleagues? Yesterday, our own Alice Joslo was recognized by the Hudson Valley Youth Bureau Association. She was a central figure in bringing the Youth Bureau to Austining, and you see the fruits of that labor here tonight. So thank you, Alice, for all the work that you do. Also want to let folks know that early voting is starting this Saturday and going through the following Saturday at the community center. The hours are generally 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., but that does range. And so make sure that you check the calendar before you go. And it's a great opportunity for you to get involved. So definitely that. And with that, I will hand it
So I'm
to,
just gonna say one couple things. There is no early voting on Easter Sunday, and that's why it's Saturday to Saturday. And this is the presidential primary only. Okay. All right, administrative reports. Village Manager Karen Dottori.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk. Good evening, everyone.
evening.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor, for mentioning Alice's recognition. On Tuesday, yesterday morning, I was at that event for a Youth Bureau, Hudson Valley Youth Bureau event with Chima Monday, our Youth Bureau Director, and his associate, Jeffrey Santos, along with a cast of many other people from youth bureaus all over the county, many elected officials and other government leaders, and it was a great event, and it was wonderful to be able to recognize Alice. She is a force. That was the unanimous sentiment. She is a force, and she was a force that got us the Youth Bureau after many years of her hard work. I also have some other breaking news, or should I say groundbreaking news. We have issued the notice to proceed for the construction of the new Indian Brook Water Treatment Plant. The internal kickoff meetings will commence next week, and we will keep the board posted regarding a groundbreaking date once we're further along in the process. We are also kicking off the design phase for our multimodal transportation hub, which the kickoff meeting will be next Tuesday, March 26th, and this meeting will include staff, our board liaison, Trustee White, and the engineering and design consultant we've hired, THA. It will be followed, however, with several subsequent events for community engagement, focusing on property and business owners in the immediate area who are most affected, as well as broader public engagement as well, including input from our placemaking committee. Design and engineering for Route 9. The Route 9 road diet is also underway, and we're starting with surveyors who will be on site tomorrow as part of the design and they're a big portion of the design report that we will need to provide to the DOT to proceed with the project. Springtime means outdoor dining is near. A little cold today, but it is near, and you can expect to see our parklets and outdoor cafes popping up during the first week of April. That is my report for tonight.
Thank you. Corporation Counsel Stuart Kahan.
Thank you, Sue. Good evening, folks. We are at foil number 222, which puts us at 30 ahead of last year. So we are rapidly doing that. And once again, my thanks to all of the departments, but particularly the folks in Sue's office who have to docket all of these things and send me little notes like, where should this one go? And I don't respond in a snarky manner. I actually tell them where they should go. But we do, most of them are building department, but a vast number are for police. And, Sergeant McGovern and Teresa do a phenomenal job to get those responses out in a timely manner. They are, as I said last year, and I'll say again this year, becoming far more complex in terms of what is being asked for and in terms of volume of what is being asked for. So there's just a lot there. But my thanks to everybody with regard to that. I do want to report that earlier this week, we obtained 6 warrants signed by the town court to do fire and property maintenance inspections of 6 properties in the village of Ossining. Those inspections will be concluded by the 28th of March. My deep thanks to all the folks in the building department who actually helped in getting this done. Lisa Ferguson, my paralegal, my deputy Sonia Tanksley, and my thanks to the chief and the folks, the police department, who will be assisting in getting those warrants taken care of so that we can actually get these inspections done. The fact of the matter is that these fire safety and property maintenance inspections are supposed to be done every 3 years. Notification is sent out well in advance of the 3 years to the various property owners. As of 2 weeks ago, we had 11 that had not responded. Then since then, 5 have scheduled inspections. For these others, we will in fact be doing those inspections. And this is just sort of a notification to other property owners that, We know how to do it now. So we will be coming into court on a regular basis if need be to get those warrants, not just for property maintenance inspections, but if there are issues with regard to other inspections that need to be done, permits that have not, where people are not allowed into properties, and you're not allowing us in where you're supposed to, we will seek warrants from the court to permit that. And we've also been busy in state Supreme Court with a number of other actions as well. So that is all in large part due to the really monumental work of Joe Augustinelli, Greg Gross, Catherine Vasquez, Christina Guzman. They really pull this all together. They've helped to get all the documents, to get it to Lisa Ferguson from my end, to Sonia. So my thanks to all of them. And Maddie, thank you.
Police Chief Aaron Zimmerman.
Good evening. From our end, tomorrow are rolling out our special patrol operations unit on conditions throughout the village and town, traffic related things, quality of life, things of that nature. So very excited about that. Great 2-3 officers that were selected for that assignment, and we're expecting great things out of them. And with that, our variable message board, speed trailer, and traffic counter rolling out with them. So that will act in certain areas of concern, which will messages. It will also post speed limits, act as a speed sign. So however fast you're going, it'll tell you how fast you're going. You could also let everyone know how many tickets are written in that area, that particular time frame that trailer has been there. So tally goes up. Hopefully people slow down. If not, be next. So don't add to the problem. Our detectives secured an indictment in grand jury yesterday for a burglary 1 case. Great job done by the detectives and all the other patrolmen involved in that case. Our recruits in the academy are about halfway done. Expected to graduate May. That getting into kind of training season for the OPD. So we've got some trainings coming up, in-house and in-service trainings, and that includes at the supervisory level for our first line supervisors. And last but not least, taxi inspection Saturday coming up for all our taxis. Some of our folks on Saturday, so don't miss out.
Oh, feel free to miss Saturday, but just know that only go into licensed cabs that the police and the clerk's office and the entire village management take care of. Don't have to come Saturday because it will be very crowded. Organizational announcements. Announcements should be event related only and shall last no longer than 2 minutes. Is there anyone on the great virtual Zoom that would like to raise their little virtual hand? No one? Okay, public comment on agenda items. Is there anyone that wishes to make a comment on any of the agenda items? Please raise your virtual hand. No one? Okay. Visitor recognition. Visitors are accorded a 3-minute opportunity to speak to the board on issues that are not related to the agenda, but relevance to the common good of the village. Is there anyone that would like to raise their virtual hand for that? Moving on to the village board resolutions. Approval of minutes, March 6, 2024. Resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Austin hereby approves the minutes of the March 6, 2024 regular meeting as presented. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of minutes, March 13th, 2024 special meeting. Resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Austin hereby approves the minutes of the March 13th, 2024 special meeting as presented. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of voucher detail report. March 20th, 2024, resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Austin hereby approves the voucher detail report dated March 20th, 2024 in the amount of $396,930.96. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Request for qualifications, structural engineering consultant. Resolved that following the review of Corporation Council, the village manager is authorized to issue a request for qualifications for structural engineering consulting services. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
Comment?
All in favor?
Aye.
A license agreement for Penny Lick Ice Cream Company. Resolved that following review of Corporation Council, the village manager is authorized to sign a license agreement with Penny Lick Ice Cream Company for the use of the kiosk in the Henry Gordine Park. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Agreement with Hack Company. Hatch. Resolved that following review of Corporation Council, the village manager is authorized to approve the quotation proposal of Hatch Company, 5600 Lindbergh Drive, Loveland, Colorado, for the maintenance of equipment at the Indian Brook Water Treatment Plant, and be it further resolved that the term is set out in the March 4th, 2024 quotation. I apologize. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Old Croton Aqueduct Vault Piping Improvements. Resolved that following review of Corporation Council, the village manager is authorized to sign the March 1st, 2024 proposal for Arcadis of New York, Inc., 201 Fuller Road, Albany, New York, for an Old Croton Aqueduct Vault cleaning improvements. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
2024 cabaret license for the River Restaurant, Inc., The Boathouse, 46 Westerly Road, Austin, New York. Whereas pursuant with Chapter 100 and 171 of the Code of the Village of Austin, the authorized representative of the business Up the River Restaurant, it's Up the River, okay, Inc., The Boathouse at 46 Westerly Road, Austin, New York, presented an application to the village clerk, the licensing officer, for a cabaret license. And therefore be it resolved that pursuant with the code, the Board of Trustee hereby approves the cabaret license for 2024 for Up the River Restaurant, Inc., The Boathouse, as follows: Thursday, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., Friday, 6 p.m. to midnight, Saturday, 12 noon to midnight, and Sunday, 12 noon to 11 p.m. Type of entertainment, live music with up to 6 musicians. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Is there any continuing business of the board? Right down to new business of the board. License agreement with WB 30 Water Street LLC. Resolved the following review of the Corporation Council, the village manager is authorized to sign the license agreement with WB 30 Water Street LLC, 480 Bedford Road, Chappaqua, New York, 105114 and be it further resolved that the license agreement authorized WB 30 Water Street LLC as licensee to perform certain work on village-owned property as identified as Exhibit 1 of the license agreement. And be it further resolved that the work is to be performed on the village-owned property consists of the following: installation of optical and vibration monitors in a licensed area, performing a pre-construction survey of existing conditions, temporary storage of materials and equipment on the village-owned property, and performing the work depicted in the plans annexed as Exhibit 2 of the license agreement. Trailer rent, that part of it?
That's it.
Oh, that's the next one. I apologize. A motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Trailer rental agreement. Resolved that following review of Corporation Council, the village manager is authorized to sign a proposal for $19,750 to Call Ahead, 340 Cross Bay Boulevard, Broad Channel, New York, 11693 for a temporary shower and bathroom facilities for use at the community center.
Just one thing, just revise the numbers, Sue. It's actually 39,500. So
Oh,
I'll give you a revised resolution, but the number, folks, to be amended is $39,500.
do I have a motion to approve the amended resolution?
So move.
Second. On a question. The 39,000, is that up and above
30,
So,
Five, right?
39.
it's, the cost is, $19,750 per month. We'd be using the trailer for 2 months.
Yeah, but those funds are coming from,
They're going to come from fund balance, that's above and beyond the, this is separate from the job cost.
I have a follow-up with talking about 2 months. So is that 2 months more or less, or is it gonna be a month? Have the month, or is it we're gonna come back in another 2 months?
No,
That
I
additional
don't think so. I
funds?
think we anticipate, the work, actually, the inspection, the final inspection is next week. If that all goes well, we'll be opening the pool sooner than mid-April. I'm not exactly sure of the date because we have to coordinate it with the ability of people to sign up and everything else. But then subsequent to that, it could be another 6 to 8 weeks. I don't think it will exceed that. I think it is unlikely that it will exceed 2 months. So this is likely the total cost. And we may be able to reduce that a little bit if we lower, if we're finished earlier. I do also want to note that we will be starting to get revenue from the programs that we haven't been doing. So the cost is actually will break even, given the fact that we'll be now receiving revenue so on this particular cost, we should break about even.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Do I have are we going into executive? Do I have a motion to adjourn?
so moved.
I mean.
Do I have a second? If we can't
Second,
do anything,
second.
All in favor?
Aye. At 7:52, I hereby 7:52, I hereby adjourn this meeting.
Woo!
There you go.